If you're experiencing low back pain or that pain that's here and goes down your leg, known as sciatica, you'll want to watch this.
So we have two options in this video we're going to go through, and they have a high probability of decreasing the pain you're experiencing.
That's right. You'll know exactly what we're talking about. But first, introductions will be appropriate. I'm Brad.
I'm Mike, and behind the scenes we have Bob, and together we are the most famous physical therapy team on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Mike.
And if you like this video, please subscribe after. And Brad always says if you don't like us, subscribe anyway.
Yeah.
We just like everyone.
That's right. We're likable. Anyways, let's go on, shall we?
We shall.
All right.
So we're actually going to go take a trip back in time and look at a old popular video with Bob in it, because we know people miss Bob. And what is this treatment about?
Well, actually, this has been so popular. We have hundreds, maybe thousands of positive comments. This treatment's very simple. It's known as
Strain, counter, strain. What's the other word for it?
Positional relief. In other words, you get your body in a very comfortable position, hold it for 90 seconds, but it's not that simple. You do need to watch it in detail. It's only about 4 or 5 minutes long, but it can be very helpful.
And make sure to stay tuned, because when we come back, we have option number 2 for you.
That's right.
We're time traveling. You want to do your fun sound effects?
Woo, 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 woo.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
To see if that's going to take away your pain.
All right. Now, I'm going to show this exercise. Is that okay, Bob?
Yeah.
Now, I've looked at some studies on this, and actually they show about 15% of sciatica comes from piriformis. Usually it's from a disc or something else. But that's okay, because this series is going to show you how that transitions and very efficiently.
Yeah. So basically what Brad's going to do here, if you actually have sciatica from your back, this may be good for that too.
Yep, this is a win-win.
So this is a win-win. Yeah, this is going to be, tuck your shirt in, Brad, by the
Oh,
way.
Bob, I'm sorry. I didn't
Liz is
realize.
upset too.
Well, she's laughing at me now. I didn't, sorry.
That's what's nice about this. We're going to kind of show you, if you have piriformis sciatica, not sure, try this and see if it helps. It may help in both cases.
So you can do this on your bed. If it's a really soft bed, that's probably not going to work so well.
If you're sinking in too much.
Right. Then you can use a carpeted floor, and that's always fine. If you want to try your bed, that's fine too. Now you're going to lay it prone or on your stomach. You'll probably want a pillow. I'm not going to use it because it's throwing my mic off. So I'll just bump that out. Now, let's say it's on the left leg. So I've got that sciatica pain, numbness, tingling going down that leg. You're going to take the left leg like you're crawling, but all you're going to do is bring the leg up like this, okay? Now, you'll find that you need to give a little time and see if it feels comfortable like this. If the leg pain starts to go away, if things start to feel better, then you know you're on the right path. Now, you can adjust your hips right to left a little bit. You may want to take a towel roll or a pillow. You want to grab that for me, Bob?
Do you, Brad, are you up on your elbows or not?
That's a good, Bob, you're blocking me. People can't see. That's an option.
Okay.
I mean, if it feels better down here, stay here. If you go up like this and it clearly feels better, then do this and then take a pillow and so you can relax.
Gotcha.
The idea is once you find the position of maximum comfort with the pain in the leg, you may want to put something like this here.
Under the knee, or you can put a pillow underneath the knee.
Right. So the exercise is 90 seconds, but it does take a little bit of time to figure out the position of maximum comfort.
We're really trying to put that muscle, that piriformis muscle, on slack.
Exactly.
And that's an optimal slack position.
Perfect.
So
let's say I find it right here. Let's say, I need this right about there. There you go. I'm feeling pretty good. Then you get your cell phone out or your stopwatch, and then you hit the timer, and you just completely relax. Think about your breathing, nice relaxed breathing. Take some deeper breaths, and you must stay for 90 seconds, no less. 90 to 120 seconds. They've studied this scientifically,
generally by getting in this position, Brad, right? The pain has already gotten better.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So as things continue to get better, then after 90 seconds or a little bit longer, then you're done. Let's go on. When you're done, then you're going to take your position, you're going to towel roll.
Positioning devices out of there.
If you're using one, and then you're going to slowly get back and to a position where you can get off the bed or off the floor if you're doing it on the floor, and take your time. Everything is done slowly, relaxed. It's not a hurry thing. And then at that point, you can move around a little bit. And then we're going to recommend going for a short walk, relaxed walk on an even surface, not up and down a hill or out on the lawn where it may be uneven surface. And then you can go on with your day.
Again, win-win. All these things could be good for sciatica too if you have it coming from your back.
Right.
The thing is here, a lot of times you think about it, the piriformis muscle, it gets fired up. The piriformis muscle gets fired up, and once it gets fired up, it kind of stays cyclical. The fire up causes pain,
Sure.
and the pain causes it to fire up even more.
Sure.
And so you get this knot up. This knocks it out of its cycle,
Right.
with the pain cycle.
So you may want to, let's say halfway through the day, 6, 8 hours later, it's tightening up again. You're getting similar symptoms. Repeat this.
Sure.
And so you can repeat this a few times a day. However, Bob, I mentioned before that typically sciatica is not from piriformis. It can be.
Right.
Let's say you did this and you're trying to position maximum comfort and it's just not working. It's
Sure.
like the leg pain's still there. It still hurts no matter what I do. I position, I put a towel roll here, a pillow there, shift around. It may be from your disc.
Right.
All right, if you did not have success with that positional release we just went through, it's probably not a piriformis problem, but more of a disc problem, which we're going to show you this exercise, which we get from Rick Olderman. And there's going to be 2 options. So if you have a door frame, Mike will show you that, or you can simply use a stick 4 to 5 feet long. Mike, do you have anything else? Did I miss anything with that?
I would say you can also use a pull-up bar, whatever you have that's high enough, and you can kind of stretch from. So what this is going to actually do is decompress your spine, taking any pressure off of your discs, which can help with sciatica. So what I'm going to do, if I'm stretching my left side here, say my back pain's on my left, I'm going to reach with my hand facing away from me, and then I'm going to slowly bend my knees, and hopefully your door doesn't rock like this one, and then just go into it and stretch out here. I'm feeling a nice, good stretch and an opening. And if you're having sciatica pain and you do this, you might get some immediate relief from it. And just hold it for 15, 30 seconds or so. You could do it a couple times. You can even stretch the other side if you want to for fun, because sometimes both sides are tight.
That's right. Again, probably the side, if it's your left-sided back pain or going down the left leg, you'll use the left arm to stretch. There you go.
Now, if people are more advanced and you're on an actual pull-up bar, you can just hang and dangle your feet, but you have to be fairly strong for that. So
Yeah, that might
stick with this version.
Exactly. Take your time with it. There you go. Close the door, Mike.
Some people are shorter and can't reach their door frame, so Brad has a nice option.
That's right. So, and plus, if you have your door frame is a little unstable up there and it falls off, we had that happen once.
No, trust him with that.
Okay, so with this stick, it's nice to have something about an inch or inch and a half in diameter that you can grab. It's sturdy, and if it doesn't have a rubber tip and you're doing this on a chair or a tabletop, simply take your shoe off or grab a shoe from somewhere and put it in there because it cannot slip. It needs to be stable. Hand away, so you look at the back of your palm and then grab there, and it's the same concept as what Mike demonstrated. I'm here going to reach up as far as I can, grab so the hand does not slip, and I'm going to lean. I feel a stretch here. Pain is on the left side again. Slightly bend the knee, and I feel a nice stretch. You can see that my clothing is stretching. The muscles inside are going to do the same thing. The vertebrae will separate, allowing that disc to actually reduce and go back where it should. I like to hold this no more than 30 seconds, but it's up to you. You have to go by response. You may start out with just on and off for a few seconds there. Now, you can actually do this in a seated position in a chair. Again, if you don't have a rubber tip, put a shoe in and then do it like this. Same thing.
I've asked people in a clinic sometimes what they use at home, and
Yeah.
I've heard golf clubs, pool cue, and mop handles.
Hey, there you go.
Well,
So
those are some options if you got them laying around.
that's right. All right. So what else do we have to talk about, Mike?
Now, these are some good options to help relieve your pain from either sciatica or piriformis syndrome, but they don't necessarily fix the root cause. So if you want to check out more videos with other options, you can click the video link on the screen. Boy, I'm fumbling over my words here.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It happens to me all the time. Anyways, actually, this next video is going to show about 3 or 4 tricks that Bob and I have used over the years for those tough cases where these are not being successful for whatever reason. It happens sometimes. So look at those. Take your time with them. You should find something to get some relief. And I'm going to quit babbling.
Please do.
All right. Have a good day and good luck with that back pain.
Bob and Brad, the 2 most famous physical therapists